Bayer. Today, it's a household name, a global pharmaceutical giant known for aspirin, medical innovation, and life-saving drugs. But buried in its history is a dark chapter tied to World War II, one that many don't know or prefer to forget. In this video, we'll explore Bayer's controversial role during one of humanity's darkest periods. To understand Bayer's role during World War II, we need to talk about IG Farben, a powerful German chemical and pharmaceutical conglomerate. Bayer was one of the key companies that formed IG Farben in 1925, alongside giants like BASF and Hoechst. Together, they dominated industries like synthetic fuel, rubber, and chemicals. But IG Farben wasn't just an industrial powerhouse. It became deeply entangled with the Nazi regime, supplying critical materials for Germany's war machine and even profiting from forced labor. Bayer, as part of IG Farben, played a significant role in this sinister chapter. One of IG Farben's most infamous contributions to the Nazi war effort was the production of Zyklon B, a pesticide that was later weaponized for use in gas chambers during the Holocaust. While Bayer wasn't directly involved in manufacturing Zyklon B, it was still complicit as part of IG Farben. The profits from these atrocities were shared among its subsidiaries. The gas chambers became a horrifying symbol of the Holocaust, and IG Farben, including Bayer, benefited financially from this brutal system. Bayer's direct involvement in World War II becomes even more disturbing when we examine its role in human experimentation. During the war, Bayer supplied pharmaceuticals to Nazi doctors, conducting experiments on concentration camp prisoners. Survivor testimonies reveal that Bayer paid the SS for access to prisoners, using them as test subjects for experimental drugs. These tests often resulted in excruciating suffering and death, with victims treated as disposable in the pursuit of scientific advancement. IG Farben's factories didn't just produce chemicals, they also relied heavily on forced labor. Near Auschwitz, the conglomerate built a massive industrial complex called Monowitz, also known as Auschwitz III. Tens of thousands of prisoners were forced to work under brutal conditions, many of whom didn't survive. These workers, including children, were treated as expendable. Bayer, as part of IG Farben, directly benefited from this exploitation, reaping profits while lives were destroyed. After the war, IG Farben's horrific actions couldn't stay hidden. At the Nuremberg trials, its leaders were prosecuted for war crimes, including crimes against humanity. The conglomerate was dismantled in 1952, and its subsidiaries, including Bayer, became independent companies. While some executives were sentenced to prison, many resumed their careers in Germany's post-war industry, raising questions about accountability and justice. Today, Bayer is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, known for innovations in medicine and agriculture, but its wartime past continues to haunt its legacy. In 1995, Bayer acknowledged its involvement in forced labor and contributed to a compensation fund for Holocaust survivors. However, many argue that this apology came too late and that the full extent of their responsibility has yet to be addressed. Why this history matters? Why revisit these painful stories? Because history must not be forgotten. Bayer's role in World War II serves as a cautionary tale of how corporations can become complicit in atrocities when profit is placed above humanity. By shining a light on these hidden truths, we honor the victims and remind ourselves of the responsibility we all share in building a better future. Bayer's history during World War II is a stark reminder of the darker side of corporate ambition. What are your thoughts on companies acknowledging their past? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more untold stories from history.